Okay, welcome. I'm trying to get some more done tonight. Song of Songs 1 through 4. Holy Father, thank you for your word. Teach us your decrees. Pour your holy, blessed spirit over us. Give us jolt to dreams and visions. Give us deep, holy revelation, issachar discernment, prophetic insight, and wisdom. Beloved, in Jesus' holy name, beloved, let him kiss me with kisses of his mouth, for your love is more delightful than wine. Pleasing is the fragrance of your perfumes. Your name is like perfume poured out. No wonder the maidens love you. Take me away with you. Let us hurry. Let the king bring me into his chambers. Friends, we rejoice and delight in you. We will praise your love more than wine. I don't know how many wives he had. I think, how many wives did Solomon have? Like 600? Beloved, how right they are to adore you. Dark am I, yet lovely, O daughters of Jerusalem, dark like the tents of Kedar, like the tent curtains of Solomon. Do not stare at me, because I am dark, because I am darkened by the sun. My mother's sons were angry with me and made me take care of the vineyards. My own vineyard I have neglected. Tell me, you whom I love, where you graze your flock, and where you rest your sheep at midday. Why should I be like a veiled woman beside the flocks of your friends? Friends, if you do not know, most beautiful of women, follow the tracks of the sheep and graze your young goats by the tents of the shepherd. Lover, I liken you, my darling, to a mare harnessed to one of the chariots of Pharaoh. Your cheeks are beautiful with earrings, and your neck with strings of jewels. We will make your earrings of gold studded with silver. Beloved, while the king was at his table, my perfume spread its fragrance. My lover is to me a sachet of myrrh resting between my breasts. My lover is to me like a cluster of henna blossoms from the vineyard of En-gedi. Lover, how beautiful you are, my darling. Oh, how beautiful your eyes are. Your eyes are doves. Beloved, how handsome you are, my lover. Oh, how charming, and our bed is verdant. Lover, the beams of our house are cedars, our rafters are firs. Beloved, I am a rose of Sharon, a lily of the valleys. Lover, like a lily among thorns is my darling among the maidens. Beloved, like an apple tree among the trees of the forest is my lover among the young men. I delight to sit in his shade, and his fruit is sweet to my taste. He has taken me to the banquet hall, and his banner over me is love. Strengthen me with raisins, refresh me with apples, for I am faint with love. His left arm is under my head, and his right arm embraces me. Daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you, by the gazelles and by the does of the field, do not arouse or awaken love until it so desires. Listen, my lover, look, here he comes, leaping across the mountains, bounding over the hills. My lover is like a gazelle or a young stag. Look, there he stands behind our wall, gazing through the windows, peering through the lattice. My lover spoke and said to me, Arise, my darling, my beautiful one, and come with me. See, the winter is past, the rains are over and gone. Flowers appear on the earth, the season of singing has come, the cooing of doves is heard in our land. The fig tree forms its early fruit, the blossoming vines spread their fragrance. Arise, come, my darling, my beautiful one, come with me. Lover, my dove, in the clefts of the rock, in the hiding places on the mountainside. Show me your face, let me hear your voice. Your voice is sweet, and your face is lovely. Catch for us the foxes, the little foxes that ruin the vineyards, our vineyards that are in bloom. Beloved, my lover is mine, and I am his. He browses among the lilies until the day breaks, and the shadows flee. Turn, my lover, and be like a gazelle, or like a young stag on the rugged hills. All night long on my bed I looked for the one my heart loves. I looked for him, but did not find him. I will get up now and go about the city, through its streets and squares. I will search for the one my heart loves. So I looked for him, but did not find him. The watchmen found me as they made their rounds in the city. Have you seen the one my heart loves? Scarcely had I passed them when I heard the one my heart loves. I held him and would not let him go till I had brought him to my mother's house, to the room of the one who conceived me. Daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you by the gazelles and by the does of the field, do not arouse or awaken love until it so desires. Who is this coming up from the desert like a column of smoke, perfumed with myrrh and incense, made from all the spices of the merchant? Look, it's Solomon's carriage, escorted by 60 warriors, the noblest of Israel, all of them wearing the sword, all experienced in battle, each with his sword at his side, prepared for the terrors of the night. King Solomon made for himself the carriage. He made it of wood from Lebanon. Its posts he made of silver, its base gold, its seat was upholstered with purple, its interior lovingly inlaid by the daughters of Jerusalem. Come out, you daughters of Zion, and look at the king wearing the crown with which his mother crowned him on the day of his wedding, the day his heart rejoiced. Lover, how beautiful you are, my darling. Oh, how beautiful your eyes behind your veil are doves, your hair like a flock of goats descending from Mount Gilead, your teeth like a flock of sheep just shorn, coming up from the washing. Each has its twin, not one of them is alone. Your lips are like a scarlet ribbon. Your mouth is lovely. Your temples behind your veil are like the halves of a pomegranate. Your neck is like the Tower of David, built with elegance. On it hang 1,000 shields, all of them shields of warriors. Your two breasts are like the two fawns, like twin fawns of a gazelle that browse among the lilies until the day breaks and the shadows flee. I will go to the mountain of myrrh and to the hill of incense. All beautiful you are, my darling, there is no flaw in you. Come with me from Lebanon, my bride, come with me from Lebanon. Descend from the crest of Amana, from the top Senir, the summit of Hermon, from the lions' dens and the mountain haunts of the leopards. You have stolen my heart, my sister, my bride, you have stolen my heart. With one glance of your eyes, with your jewel of your necklace, how delightful is your love, my sister, my bride. How much more pleasing is your love than wine, and the fragrance of your perfume than any spice. Your lips drop sweetness as a honeycomb, my bride. Milk and honey are under your tongue. The fragrance of your garments is like that of Lebanon. You are a garden locked up, my sister, my bride. You are a spring enclosed, a sealed fountain. Your plants are an orchard of pomegranates with choice fruits, with henna and nard and saffron, calamus and cinnamon, with every kind of incense tree and myrrh and aloes, and all the finest spices. You are a garden fountain, a well of flowing water streaming down from Lebanon. Beloved, awake north wind and come south wind, blow on my garden, that its fragrance may spread abroad. Let my lover come into his garden and taste its choice fruit. 2 Corinthians 8:16 through 24. Okay, 2 Corinthians 8:16-24. I thank God who put into the heart of Titus the same concern I have for you. For Titus not only welcomed our appeal, but he is coming to you with much enthusiasm and on his own initiative, and we are sending along with him the brother who is praised by all the churches for his service to the Holy Gospel. What is more, he was chosen by the churches to accompany us as we carry the offering which we administer in order to honor the Holy Lord himself and to show our eagerness to help. We want to avoid any criticism of the way we administer this liberal gift, for we are taking pains to do what is right, and not only in the eyes of the Holy Lord, but also in the eyes of men. In addition, we are sending with them our brother, who has often proved to us in many ways that he is zealous, and now even more so because of his great confidence in you. As for Titus, he is my partner and fellow worker among you. As for our brothers, they are representatives of the churches and an honor to our Christ. Therefore, show these men the proof of your love and the treasure and the reason for our pride in you, so that the churches can see it. Amen. Praise you, Holy Father. Psalm 50, 1-23. A psalm of Asaph. The mighty one, our holy God, the Lord, speaks and summons the earth from the rising of the sun to the place where it sets. From Zion perfect in beauty, our holy God shines forth. Our holy God comes and will not be silent. A fire devours before him, and around him a tempest rages. He summons the heavens above and the earth, that he may judge his people. Gather to me my consecrated ones, who made a covenant with me by sacrifice, and the heavens proclaim his righteousness, for our holy God is judge. Selah. Hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel, and I will testify against you. I am God, your holy God. I do not rebuke you for your sacrifices or your burnt offerings, which are before me. I have no need of a bull from your stall, or of goats from your pens, for every animal of the forest is mine, and the cattle on 1,000 hills. I know every bird in the mountains, and the creatures of the field are mine. If I were hungry, I would not tell you, for the world is mine, and all that is in it. Do I eat the flesh of bulls, or drink the blood of goats? Sacrifice thank offerings to your holy God. Fulfill your vows to the Most High, and call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver you, and you will honor me. But to the wicked, our holy God says, what right have you to recite my laws, or take my covenant in your lips? You hate my instruction and cast my words behind you. When you see a thief, you join with him. You throw in your lot with adulterers. You use your mouth for evil and harness your tongue to deceit. You speak continually against your brother and slander your own mother's son. These things you have done, and I kept silent. You thought I was altogether like you, but I will rebuke you and accuse you to your face. Consider this, you who forget your holy God, or I will tear you to pieces with none to rescue. He who sacrifices thank offerings honors me, and he prepares the way so that I may show him the salvation of the holy God. So thank offerings. Always be thankful for everything you have. It's super important to thank the Holy Father for all his blessings. Very, very high on the Richter scale. Proverbs 22:22 through 23. Do not exploit the poor because they are poor. Do not crush the needy in court. For the Holy Lord will take up their case and will plunder those who plunder them. Be careful. Treat the poor people good. Holy Father, thank you for teaching us your decrees, create in us a clean heart, and renew a right spirit within us. Clean us, Holy Father, clean the United States in every department, the government, the schools, everything, the entertainment sector. Clean it, Holy Father, clean it. Discipline us, Holy Father. Psalm 23 says, with your rod and your staff, you will discipline us and guide us. Discipline every single person in the United States, starting with the church first, that anybody rebelling against your holy and perfect will and your holy and perfect word, I ask you to discipline us all, Holy Father, me included, first in line. Discipline us, discipline our families, every person. Discipline us for any evil or rebellion in our life completely, in Jesus' holy name. Amen.